Kalia, her. And we're going to jump right into it. Like mentioned before, we're going to dive into UX research a bit more. So, welcome to UX Unleash. And we're going to be discussing what UX research is. So, let's get into it. All right, so UX research is all about understanding the user. So that means understanding or studying how users interact with products or systems, or to understand their needs, motivations, behaviors. And the goal for UX research is to improve the design process and create a product that is relevant, easy to use, and enjoyable for users. So, how does UX research help organizations? This is something that every UX researcher needs to know, or just anyone in UX needs to know, because a lot of time companies don't understand the importance of UX, and you have to fight for why you're designing that thing. So it's important for us to be able to tell stakeholders, like, this is why this is important. So let me get to it. So UX research can help organizations in many ways, including making informed decisions, reducing biases in the design process, testing and validating concepts, and developing solutions that bring value to customers. So let's get into the next one. All right, so UX research can involve a variety of methods, including observation, task analysis, user feedback. But there's two main types of UX research. So you're probably like, what are they, Akelia? And if you're reading, then you can see what they are. But don't worry, I'll read it for you. So basically, there's quantitative and there's qualitative research. So when you think about quantitative research, you could just, for me, I think about quantity, which means numbers, mathematical calculations. So the N in quantitative means numbers, data. So basically, with quantitative research, this type of research can qualify users' behaviors, preference, and attitudes, allowing for generationals, generalizations, and statistical insights. So you're basing your findings off of data that's collected from the users and patterns and trends that's collected from the users. You're using numbers to prove why what that specific thing that you're trying to promote is important. Where qualitative, on the other hand, is more focused on the subjective insights for users, such as underlying reasons, motivations, behaviors. This type of research is typically involves a smaller sample size than quantitative research. Because, for example, quantitative research, you could probably do like a survey and get like mass people to reply and then like get feedback that way. Like, it's a lot easier to get more people to do quantitative. For qualitative research, I think about the L, meaning longing for understanding people. Oh, girl. But yeah, so that's the two main types of UX research that every user, researcher, or just anyone in UX should know: quantitative and qualitative research. So let's get into it. The next slide. All right, so some research, some UX research methods includes things like, contextual inquiries, diary studies, card sorting, customer journey maps, usability testing, accessibility evaluations, and analytics. UX research typically needs knowledge or experience in a relevant field that studies human behavior, such as cognitive science, behavioral economics, sociology, psychology, stuff along those lines. But it's not necessarily like an absolute must. You can still be a UX researcher without these like background knowledge or skills. It's just something that you could probably learn over time. It just increases your ability to understand the users if you understand these different type of practices or knowledge. So those are some of the UX research methods, and trust me, there's a lot more that I didn't discuss here that we'll maybe talk about later, or that you can just look into for yourself. But yeah, that's it, you guys. That's what UX research is. Um, And thank you guys so much for watching. Muchas gracias. And I hope that you learned something new today or you confirmed the knowledge that you already knew. We're looking forward to dive deeper into UX research with you guys and the different concepts and practices and learning and growing with you. So once again, Akelia here, signing out. Bye.